Hello and welcome everyone to the Animal Five Frolics Qigong routine. My name is Nathan Faust. Welcome to Wholeo-Awakening's YouTube channel, where you find all videos relating to transformational studies. Transformational studies is purpose. The purpose of the studies is to help you as an individual become a better version of yourself. Tai Chi, Qigong, basically all the videos that have been released thus far is just one aspect of the transformational studies program. We are currently in the works of developing online courses and other programs that will help you become a better individual. So definitely keep us in mind and stay tuned. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure that you like and share the videos, because we want to spread love, peace, and joy to humanity, to all over the world. Thank you. So let's take some time. Thank you for joining me on this awesome adventure. Okay, let me make sure I'm seated right here. There we go. Okay. All right, so we are embarking on a beautiful journey through the 5 Animal Frolics. Let me go ahead and list them for you again. This is number 2 in our series. The tiger, the deer, the bear, the monkey, and then we have the graceful crane. Now, this is going to be a little bit different from all of the 5 Animal Frolics training that you see on YouTube or anywhere else. Most of them just basically gracefully go through the motions. I love that. I absolutely love that. It's so beautiful. But what I'm going to do, what I'm going to try to do, what I'm going to put a lot of effort in, is to teach, number 1, teach you the actual movements of the animal. We just did the movement of the tiger, going up and lifting up. And by the way, each and every movement on this channel can be done sitting down, whether that's in Tai Chi or that's Qigong. All of these movements can be done while you're sitting. So here I am at the tiger's mouth, looking through the tiger's mouth. The movement that we just did sitting down. So here I go. Let me demonstrate this for you guys. See, looking up. Here we go. Down the side. So that's how you do that. Inhale, breathe in. Still using that diaphragmatic breathing. Looking up through the tiger's mouth. And then exhale. Good. Let's do it one more time. Okay, good. So that's a little demonstration for you guys who are sitters. All right, today I want to talk with you, and I want to share with you guys something very special. I don't believe anybody has actually released this. I don't know why, but this is the first. You see, each of the animals, each of the 5 animals, has specific traits. We talked a little bit about this in our last video about the tiger. And each of the animals, I will tell the personality traits so that we can cultivate them. But you never see anybody actually put emphasis, and I'm going to use that word again, emphasis, on cultivating the attribute of that specific animal. Because, like it or not, the movements, like the physical tiger movement, like this, that's just the beginning. That's just the tip of the iceberg. If you want to go deeper, you're going to have to do the Qigong. You're going to have to get your Qi involved. But most importantly, we've got to get our minds involved. And to do that, we're going to have to do two things in this practice. Number one, calm your mind. Well, I guess it's three things. Sorry about that. Three things. Number one, calm your mind. Number two, center your mind. Number three, mimic. What does that mean? That means copy or role play the animal. Get involved with nature. You see, that's a big problem with a lot of people today. Lots of love. But the reason why they have so many issues, so many problems, is because they divorce themselves from nature. They divorce themselves from the external Tao, the external nature. And like it or not, whatever religious views that you have, we're animals. We're animals. Human beings are animals. We just like to think too much. So, our bodies, our minds, our emotions, everything that's present in me right now, and everything that's present in you right now, are subject. They are all subject to nature, the Tao. So it's very important to practice these movements in relation to the characteristics so that you can get and reap the most benefit. Okay, I can sit here and talk with you guys all day, and I will in our paid programming, upcoming courses that we're going to be releasing. But let's just cut to the chase. This episode of the Five Animal Frolic Qigong series is going to be focusing on mastering, I'm using that word loosely, what I mean is get a better grip on the character traits of each of the animals, so that when we practice it, our practice becomes more lively, more beautiful, more extravagant. Also, it will help our health tremendously, absolutely tremendously. So, to do that, one of the best ways is through meditation. Meditation. So, that's why I'm seated. It's very good to get yourself a chair as we meditate. So from now on, through this 5 animal series, there's going to be a movement video showing you a specific movement of the animal, followed by a meditation video based on that animal and that characteristic traits. I think I listed maybe 4 or 5 traits of the tiger. But let's think of it together. What do you think of when you see a tiger on Discovery Channel or on YouTube? You think of a predator, right? I mean, yeah, that's part of it. But what does it take what does it take to become a predator? I mean, you gotta have some confidence, right? When I think of tigers, I think of strength. I think of confidence, assertiveness. I think of mastering your temperament. That could be a challenge to something that's a predator. Mastering your temperament. Now, you see, I'm not just focusing on the animal tiger, I'm going to the liver now, because that's what's associated with the tiger. So I went from the tiger, and now I'm associating it with the liver. So the liver, you know, it gets imbalanced. According to traditional Chinese medicine, it gets imbalanced when we get angry. There's a lot of anger. That's why, you know, liver also, according to traditional Chinese medicine, regulates your blood pressure a bit. This is all Chinese medicine. So you can definitely Google this stuff and see for yourself, which I urge you to do. It's awesome time to research. But so you go to a specific animal, and then after that you pick 2 or 3 characteristics of that animal. Tiger, I'm not feeling ferocious right now. How about assertive? How about confidence? How? Assertive, confidence, strength, longevity, because it takes more of a yang energy, so yang brings a lot of longevity. And now you see what I'm doing is I went to the tiger, then I went to the organ that associates with it, and then I begin to think, okay, is it more yin or is it more yang? And then I said, okay, tigers are more yang, aren't they? So, of course, all the animals are balanced, but they sit more on the yang spectrum. Usually, if you go through all the kung fu schools that have like the 5 Animal Kung Fu, which is a cool kung fu style, usually the tiger or the leopard is usually the most yang influenced of the movements. I think in the 5 Animal Kung Fu, it starts with tiger, and dragon's in the midpoint, and then it's the snake, and then the crane is the yin, all the yin. So, but in this series, the tiger is a little more yang, so I'm going to serve that with assertiveness, longevity, confidence. I'm going to get things done. Goal setting, time management. Basically, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get this done. So, take some time, think of these attributes, and write them down on a piece of paper. I want you to get yourself a piece of paper, blank sheet or a notebook, whatever, and write these characteristic traits down. Because what this is going to do, if I put on my life coach hat here, what this is going to do is it's going to help you get things done. It's going to help you succeed in your goals. It's going to help you become the next blankety blank blank. Whatever you want to do, tap into the tiger energy. If you want to start making more money, tap into the tiger energy. If you want to get things done, tap into the tiger energy. And that's what we're going to be working on today. That's why I raise my voice and get kind of punchy. That's also the tiger. It's more of a get things done. Okay, so I'll take 5 seconds of silence so you can pause this video and start writing the attributes down, and then we can begin the next phase. All right, so welcome back. I hope you wrote down those characteristic traits and attributes. All right, So what I want you to do is that those characteristic traits also have to be associated with the tiger, the liver, and the yang elements. So, okay, also the yin elements that are associated with the tiger as well could be a potential category to tap into. All right, all I want you to do is take a seat, and I want to wiggle yourself so that you're positioned in such a way that you're comfortable on the chair. Notice, as you can see, my legs here are pointing out in a V. They're not together like this. Some people sit like this, but this is closed. This has no power. This has no yang energy. Open it and sit. So you breathe through here in the qua area. All right. What I want you to do now is lift up your hands up. Just follow me, okay? Just follow me. I'm just going to demonstrate what we're going to do physically. Like I said, during all of our training programs thus far on YouTube, what we're going to do is we're going to do a method called chunking. So we're going to take a specific movement and we're going to chunk it down. Physical movement, energetic, emotional movement, application. That's what we're going to do. So physical movement first. So what I want you to do. Watch me demonstrate. We do this 3 times. This is called sinking the chi, or water, or rainfall, whatever you want to call it. Then our last time, 4th time, we bring in, exhale, and then we bring our hands hovering on our right side here. Now, what's on the right side? Liver, right? So, our goal is to bring energy from our hands, from what we've gathered, to nourish the liver, basically. Then we hold, take some deep breaths. Of course, I'm not going to focus on breathing right now. We're just going to be focusing on this external movement. And we hold this for however long you want. 3, 6, or 9 breaths. 12 even. Anything divisible by 3. We hold. Some people hold 36 times. You know, so 21 times. I usually like the numbers divisible by 3 and usually around 9. That's a good start. All right, let's think about breath. So that's the physical movement. You can work on this together. We're going to do this 2 times. Let's go. Remember, work with me here, everybody. You're supposed to be following me. If you're just sitting and watching this, that's not good enough. Work with me. Work with me. Sit in a chair that hopefully does not have arms. And get comfortable. And practice. That's the only way we're going to get better. So let's go. Breathe in. You hold that for about 9 breaths and then come out. Nine breaths expire. We do 3 rounds. And 9 breaths expire. And then you go in. At the end of everything, so no more repetitions, nothing, you just turn your palms over and then sink down. And your hands should just fall open like this. And this brings us to our second part, or our second stage of the movement. What we did there was the first part of the stage. This brings in us to the second stage of our tiger meditation. Let's just look at the physical movements of this, and then we'll go back to the first stage of our tiger meditation and start internalizing it. So, all you're going to be doing here is let your hands fall on your legs. Now, a lot of people do their hands like this or whatever. Do what works best for you. Don't try to copy anyone else in this specific area. Sometimes I just like sitting there like this and just chill. And that's all we're going to do at this second stage of this movement. Moving on to the third stage of this meditation. Inhale, breathe in. Bring your hands heart center, and then we bow. And that's it. Okay. That's it. That's all the physical movements in this tiger meditation. Everything else is going to be internal. So let's focus on the internal now. And then we're going to applications, and then we're going to let it flow all together so that you can see what it's like. All right. So, for starters, and before I go on the next one, I just remembered the breath. All right, let's focus on the breath, and then we'll do it. We breathe in as our hands float up, right? And then as we exhale, I want you to breathe out your mouth. Now, this is very controversial to a lot of people who say, only breathe through your nose and out through your nose. Yes, I agree with that. I normally do that almost with everything, and you can do that with this. But what I want to do, since it's pretty warm where most people live, I want us to bring more tiger energy out. And to do that, we're going to have to rely a little bit more on what's called fire breathing. Fire breathing, there's 2 types of breathing in Qigong and in Tai Chi. There's water breathing, which is normally the healing breath. And then there's fire breathing, which is more for externalizing or powering your energy. Hunga, or Hungar, however you want to call it. Kung Fu does a lot of this as they prepare themselves for striking. Or like that. It's really good. It helps with testosterone. It helps with externalizing your energy, which I think is pretty good for the tiger meditation. So what I want to do this is inhale, and then inhale. So what am I doing here? With the diaphragm, with the guts and the abs, what I'm doing is after I inhale, I'm breathing through it. So I'm getting a little poochy right here, a little fat stomach here. And what I'm doing is I exhale, I tighten the abs just a little bit, just a hair, and I'm going like, oh, that's exaggerated, but you get the point. And then you breathe in, relax everything. So it's kind of like this. You exhale. It's perfectly exemplified with my fists. And then, and there's that sense of calmness, that sense of peace, that sense of tranquility that happens as you breathe in. And then you exhale. There. So the exhales like this. I'm tightening everything in. I'm trying to bring my belly button to meet my back and my spine here. Ming Men point. And then and then I release. And then breathe in. And then everything just floats. Just floats. Like you have a boat on the water. Just being guided by the wind. It's very good. It's very relaxing. So do it again with me, okay? First part. And what is this good for? This is good to become confident. So if you have if you're a little lackluster in the confidence area, work on the tiger because it's going to help you. So again. I'm breathing, and then and then inhale. Inhale, 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 inhale. You can do it. And then exhale. Inhale. There's that peace that I was talking to you about. There's that flow that I was talking to you about. There's that ship that's sailing on the waters, like what I just said. Come back. There. And then, that's the first part of it. Remember? Now, the second part of the movement, we inhale up. After three times of that, of then exhaling, getting that tiger breath. Now, after we play with fire, it's time to go the opposite side and start playing with the water, or the Kan trigram. The Li and Kan. Water. The water breath is healing, because whenever you want to heal, you want to go towards the water, so it can heal or fortify or encourage that specific organ that you're working on. With the tiger, it's the liver. So it's important for us to use the water breathing method to nourish, tonify, and encourage the liver. So after the three, we go on the last one, fourth. This time, switch to water breathing. So with water breathing, you don't want to exhale through your mouth. What you want to do is you want to breathe in through your nose. And out through your nose. Again, 1. wonderful, isn't it? I think so. And did you hear anything? Did you hear any? There's a lot of people who practice Tai Chi like that. They breathe in. Now I'm kind of over exaggerating so you can hear me, but don't do that. Jin Man Ching says you're supposed to exhale without a sound. Just inhale. Exhale without a sound. So your inhale is smooth and your exhale is smooth. That in of itself is an exercise, which I think we should devote some videos to. Maybe we will talk a little bit more about that in our course on the 5 Animal Frolics. But you want to breathe in, you want to exhale. Without making a sound. Water breathing, if done correctly, can make you very relaxed, of course. It can slow down heartbeat, it can lower your blood pressure, all that good stuff. Chinese medicine backs these claims up. So, it's definitely worth a try. After this, so after we've done our last 3 times, or 3rd time, now our 4th time we breathe in, we're using water breathing. And then we head on over to the liver. Right side, right? You just hold your hands over it for about 9 breaths. Breathe as silently as possible, okay? Don't force it. Never force your breathing, okay? Just breathe naturally, ultimately. This feels good, doesn't it? Feels very good. Tingly, warm, nourishing, feels good. You're doing great. So after 9 breath cycles, or during this time, let's work on our minds now, okay? During this time of this area here, what I'm doing is I'm basically talking to and expressing my gratitude to this specific organ. That's not talked very much about in the West, is it? But if you look towards the East, they talk about this tremendously. Talking to your organs, saying, hello there. Thank you for your service. Kind of like how you salute a Navy officer in Walmart or in a store, Target too. They had something there in Target too. I only seen them in Walmart. But whenever you go out in the store, you salute and you say, thank you, sir, for your service. Say that to your organs because they're serving you. They're on the battlefield with you. They protect you. And the liver is a tremendous organ. It's an amazing organ. If you look at the functionality of it, it's magnificent. So talk to that specific organ and express your love for it. Say, I love you. I love you. I love you. You are precious. You are wonderful. You are glorious. You are tremendous. I thank you so much. I thank you for your functionality. I thank you for everything that you've done for me up in this point and what you will be doing for me. for the rest of my life. I love you. Peace. And then afterward, after you speak those words of encouragement to those specific organs, no matter which one we're working on, then I want you to say, peace, 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 love, 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 and then harmony, 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 over and over, talking to that specific organ. After you've done that successfully, then it's time to move on. And breathe in again. And then go down to that same specific organ and repeat again. 3 times. 3 repetitions. Okay. So that's the first part of that exercise. Now we move into the stage number 2 with our hands on our lap. Hands on our lap, palms facing up towards heaven. This is to me, this is a receiving posture. This is why I like it so much, because I sit here and I'm saying, okay, world, okay, nature, here I am. What do you have for me? So, breathing in and out through your nose, continuing with the water breathing. Now, once we've talked to that specific organ, telling it, I love you, and speaking just these positive, encouraging words, you can tell it whatever you want. Just make sure it's positive, and make sure that you're speaking to that organ with love. Next, I want you to bring your hands down here in your lap, palms facing up. And I want you now to start meditating on one or multiple attributes that we discussed earlier on in the video, which is confidence, assertiveness. There's a thin line there between the two. They're kind of similar, but there's a thin line. Confidence, assertiveness, strength, power, and this affirmation, I am going to succeed. I am going to succeed. I am going to succeed. I am a winner. I am a winner. I am a winner. I am a winner. I am going to succeed. I'm going to succeed. I am a winner. I am a winner. I am a winner. I can do it. I can do it. I can. I can. I can. I can. And then we shorten the phrases just to I, because that will basically channel all this energy of I can do it. I can do it. So let's do that. I'll say it so you can follow along, okay? I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I am a winner. I am a winner. I am a winner. I can. I can. I can. I can. Okay, so you repeat that for a certain amount of time. I like to do it 3, 6, 9, 12 minutes of sitting here speaking those positive affirmations. Now, not verbally, internally. I just spoke them verbally so you can know the process of it. Okay? After you do that, Pick a specific attribute, confidence. Take that in and start thinking, meditating, pondering on that word. If you want to, use an affirmation of confidence, 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 confidence. Alright, good. So you practice that for about 3 minutes. That's good. And then you close. Okay? You just close, exiting all thoughts, no thoughts whatsoever. Empty the mind. In perfect stillness for another 3 minutes. And then afterward, then you sink down. Good. All in all, this meditation should take 12 minutes. It just takes 12 minutes. I think we can spare 12 minutes. And 15 minutes. Why don't we take 15 minutes just to do this exercise, just to do this meditation? And when you do this, just feel the confidence. This is going to erupt in your whole body like a volcano. So, kids can do this. Senior citizens can do this. I recommend any kid age 7, all the way up to 135. Anybody can do this exercise. Usually 6 and under. Kids, they got it already, but most children do actually 10 and under. Usually when they get to teenagers, they begin to start downplaying themselves. It's really depends on the individual. So, all right. So that's the movement. Let me just go through this and follow along. Okay, I'm not going to do this long. I'm just going to give you an outline because I want you to practice this. I hope you're also taking notes. Watch this video multiple times if you have to, because if you get this down, you will become more confident. And this is just the seated meditation. There's also a standing meditation. That's next video, okay? I decided we're going to do seated and standing meditation on the tiger, especially, because there's a lot of people who can benefit from confidence boost. So, let's just go through the motions again, okay? Before I forget, you're following, aren't you? You're doing this with me, right? Good. Thank your organ. Thank you, liver, for helping me live a wonderful life. Thank you, liver, for always doing your job, for sustaining my life. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I cherish you. Peace, good health, prosperity. wonderful love, feelings, peace, joy, happiness, harmony. These things I wish for you to experience all your days. I love you. Okay? Peace, liver. I love you, liver. Peace, happiness, joy, harmony, these and more positive traits, these and more positive words I wish for you. Live long, healthy, strong. Much love to you, my beloved liver. And you repeat. Then you go out. I can. I can. I will. I will succeed. Succeed. I will succeed. Strength. The attribute I meditate on? Confidence. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. This concludes the tiger sitting meditation of the Five Frolic Qigong. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below this video. Also, if you practice this and you notice some wonderful benefits, share them. Share your story. We're trying to build a beautiful community of like-minded souls so that we could spread harmony and peace and love to all. Also, strength and assertiveness, the healthy kind, not the kind that you see today on specific news outlets. So, with that being the case, thank you very much. After this video, I'm going to do a standing meditation of the tiger. And I think that's going to conclude the tiger. I might share another movement with the tiger. And then after that, we'll focus on the deer. And the deer has many benefits. Oh my goodness, so many benefits with the deer. It's going to really be wonderful. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, if you like this video, if you love the content of this channel, Transformational Studies of Wholeo-Awakening, then hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tell your friends and family about this, because we're trying to spread this. We're trying to get as many people as possible to spread this love. I can't tell you right now, after just doing just a few minutes, I did the abridged version of that liver meditation, and I already feel like 10 times better than I did when I just started. And I was feeling pretty good today too. So I hope you give this a try. I would recommend doing this in the morning time. This would be excellent. The Five Animal Frolics and their meditations would be excellent to do before your coffee in the morning. Or if you have to have your coffee first, then sometime in the morning would be excellent. This meditation sequence from the tiger should take about, just aim for 5 minutes. I know I said 12 before, but just aim for 5. Aim for 6 or 5 minutes. And do that for each of the animals. That'll be 25 minutes. Because they have the moving set, and then they have the meditation set, and then voila, there you go. You know, you got a good routine there that you can do and you can take home. Okay, I know I talked a little bit in this video, but I think it was necessary. So, thank you so much. Many blessings to you, much peace, and also, don't forget to smile at someone today. It could be a stranger. Smile at a stranger, because smiles are contagious. Thank you. Peace out.